Go.
The Aztecs' geographical location affected their civilization in many ways. For example, farming, they used floating gardens to grow most of the crops that they used to trade. Some resources that may have been important for trade connections are the trade that they used for luxury goods like turquoise, quetzal feathers, kakio, obsidian, and jade. They also traded a lot of crops through these connections. The elite members of the government were the emperor, council of nobles, and priests. The lowers were commoners. They were warriors, merchants, peasant farmers, and enslaved people. The emperors were the highest of power. They were elected by council members, nobles, priests, and the military leaders functioned ways of war. Here are some of the emperors, and they were very important to the Aztec tribe because it kept them running with war. Oh wait, out the way. Wait. Usually wealthy people in the tribes were emperors and leaders of trade. In general, men were expected to do more laborious work, while women were expected to do work in the household to care for the family. For example, women were tasked with caring for young children, preparing meals, and repairing clothes. The Aztecs followed a strict social hierarchy in which individuals were identified as nobles, commoners, serfs, and slaves. The noble class consisted of government and military leaders and high-level priests and lords. Religion permitted every aspect of Aztec life, no matter what one's station, from the highest-born emperor to the lowest slave. The Aztecs worshipped hundreds of deities and honored them in varieties of rituals, ceremonies, and featured them in human sacrifice. They also believed in there were multiple gods and had different ways of how they became gods. Nayutal, the most important of the Uto-Aztecan languages, was the language of the Aztecs and the Toltec civilizations of Mexico. The Aztecs adapted other languages, and they also were also influenced by other tribes' beliefs. Gold, copper, and obsidian and clay were some of the resources. Also, farming like tomatoes, chili peppers, pumpkins, and other vegetables were big in the trade and economy of the Aztecs. The Aztecs traded with the Mayans, who were concentrated to the east of the Yucatan Peninsula. Communities along this modern coast of Mexico and the Catalan people who were located in El Salvador, which is now El Salvador. The Aztecs also traded with the Puebla people, the Texcoco, and the Tlaxica. I did not say any of those words right. Okay. Aztecs were most known and famous for their agriculture, land, art, and architecture. They developed writing skills and a calendar system, and they also built temples and places of worship that are still around today. The most unique thing of the Aztec Empire is the temples, I think. They are the most unique, and they also are a part of the architecture, which was one of the most famous things known for the Aztec tribe and empire. And I also believe how unique it is how millions of people lived in this tribe. Natal is the most important Uto-Aztecan language. Was the language of the Aztecs, and okay, let's cut that one. Wait one second. Cut!